Tetris lead up top still.
I apologize if the internet is a little low on the quality here. I'm not sure about the internet situation. For those of you who are just coming in, Summer and just lost 2-0 to Danny. 2 unfortunate early top outs. We're trying to get Grandmaster TotalRadNES.
Until we can find AKGrandmaster.
Okay. You got like Grandmaster on the phone, or like, do you have like his number or something?
No.
Discord?
See, I told you Jaws would get back into
I don't
this.
think he's in our Discord.
Oh, okay.
Pretty clean game up top. Ninjas maintain that lead, but now Big Dave with the next Tetris will take that
In the
lead.
meantime, make sure to check out our Classic Tetris channel, not Classic Tetris 2, having our gold bracket in the meantime. Some great games up there. Very
Look
close
at
match between
418 point
Ninja
difference
and Big
here
Dave.
through 108 lines for the players up top.
400
Ninja
point
sent a dirty
difference.
Tetris Ninja. Miss shifts to Z right after that dirty Tetris. But maybe we'll set up another.
It looks like we'll get Steve
And
Lukov
just
here
like
on the other
that,
side
the setup is
instead.
ready. Look at this tie score at the top. Ninja takes a one Tetris lead exactly.
Hey, sorry.
Is he going to maintain that dirty well? He will not. He's going to try to transfer this
Yeah,
over.
that's all right,
but
that's all right.
Look how much garbage is stacked on top of his Tetris well on the right. Kudos to Jaws for surviving this. That's awfully frustrating to go through, and he's going to hit transition here in 10 lines.
What was that?
Raise the camera, possibly.
465 transition for Ninja up top with this very slight lead. Big Dave 5 lines away, so there's a slight advantage in pace for Big Dave. And Dave's safety triples into level 19 and 468. So again, tie game at the top, just the pace difference. 552 transition for Jordan, really good score. But Jaws got nothing to lose, so he's going to go for every single point possible. Just let it all hang.
That looks great. I think that looks good, yeah.
Perfect.
Dave up behind the
The lighting's
Tetris.
ass, but that's
Getting
the convention,
clean.
that's not us. No, that's
Ninja,
not
the
picking
trash
up
is
on
starting to
light.
pile up here. Now Dave's going
you
to
know, I
work
can
on
fix
some
the
trash.
Maturino.
So 26,000 points
What about
separate the
the
two players,
Maturino?
less for the Tetris.
The Maturino, we can
Back
switch
at
it.
the bottom.
Oh,
Jordan cruising along here at 671
Oh, here we go.
through 166 lines.
Oh, we need the
column
link.
9 Tetris, bank it down. Jaws getting a little bit of danger. DAS players don't like to go much higher than halfway up the board at level 19 speed.
All right, I think I got it.
okay.
And that'll do it. Dave takes game 1 at the bottom.
Perfect.
GG's.
Not perfect.
There we go.
Almost. Is there a way I can scroll? I have to like scroll.
Oh, shit. I'm not an OBS
Meanwhile, at the top,
expert.
Ninja still has the lead. That was a dirty Tetris, I
let's
believe. Those are going to be critical here coming down the stretch. It's a 10-line advantage for Big Dave. Behind the Tetris and a half, but
The
two
only thing I
lead
can think
boards
of
as
is
we
if,
head down
like-
the home stretch.
Maybe Vince will probably be able to help more.
You guys can go at the bottom when you are ready.
Hey Vince, can you help us out?
Ninja pushing that lead up to 3 Tetrises now.
We got our players warm up.
25 lines to go for Ninja.
Hey, Vince, how's it going?
34
You know what
lines
you're
to
doing,
go
babe?
for Big Dave.
Oh, yeah, almost. Yeah, yeah. We can set up
Ninja with that
the
disadvantage
Maturino,
is
but he
gonna
doesn't
have
go
to score
directly
every
to it.
point.
So I need to get it to where it shows the number of the count.
Oh, yeah.
Jordan, Jaws ready to go?
I just
Ninja
got
with the clean board here at 212 lines. Dave in a dig mode. Big Dave with the big dig.
you just got a life log.
Meanwhile, Ninja at 793 with 10 lines to go.
Probably just go without it. But
Did you want to just like share it?
what's that?
Did you want to just open the tab and then just screen record?
At the bottom, count them down in
You
3,
gotta like log
2,
in and then
1,
you get
Tetris.
there's like a code or like a OBS or browser.
Ninja
source.
down to his
Yeah.
last line before
They have to,
29. He's going
log
to build
into
something
Twitch
up
and then
sneaky
log
here.
into,
Dave down 133,000 points.
Under 5 minutes, we're going to be starting our Super Smash Bros. Tournament.
Ninja's going to top out at 839. Dave needs an awful lot of points here. He's going to need some 29 play.
Starting at 4:30.
Big Dave is not going to be able to hang that out. Ninja takes game number 1. Back to bottom. Much better start for Jaws this time. Virtually tied. Takes the lead with that Tetris. Guys ready up top?
I think we're live, right? Are we?
Yeah, we're live. I just want to get the match read.
All right, count them down up top in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
And I think we got a match arena made for you next weekend, right? Already?
Oh yeah, it's all set up.
Yeah. So I'll just have to send you like this thing, or you're an admin in there, right?
Yeah.
0 points along the
Ninja
top.
too.
Either pressing down for that
Ninja
extra
too.
point.
So you're just gonna add
At the
that.
bottom, Jaws with the 1 Tetris lead. 2 clean games. And in fact, Jordan
Maybe that's free.
has got some issues to clean up here. This is going to give Jaws a chance to push his lead even more. 3 lines solved for Jordan at the bottom. Now he's behind 70,000 points. Back up top. Ninja behind by Tetris and a dirty board.
Oh, maybe somebody
Dustier
resized it.
than a windy night in
Yeah.
Phoenix.
I'll unlock it, maybe.
How do you right click? Do you double like this? Yeah, okay.
But Big Dave creating a double well situation.
I don't know where it is.
Back at the bottom, Jaws playing awfully well. 62% Tetris rate, ahead by nearly 2
Maybe
Tetrises.
unlock it. So
Jordan
you can,
has an overhang of a Mino hole,
It'll show you kind of where it is, like the
so
lock.
he's going to fill it in this
Yeah.
way.
Oh,
So
yeah, yeah.
several lines get back to the bottom to scoring position.
Maybe that's to be moved up. Can I do that?
Maybe stretch it out like with it's like green. A bit more.
I could try.
You just add a new one. Just delete that, add a new one maybe. Whatever you want to do. I think it's got 15 or 18.
Ninja creating a level column 5 Tetris well, then covering it up. But kudos to Jaws coming back after that suffer game in game 1.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
Keeping that Tetris lead.
You know what to do now, right?
That's good. Yeah.
Any given block, as we say in Tetris.
Slightly out center.
You can make it bigger.
Starting in about 10 minutes, so sit tight.
There we go. Push it to the right,
Slight.
maybe.
Yeah, slightly. There.
Big Dave pushing that lead
Yeah, move
to
it up.
43,000
Use
points.
these too.
Oh, you're on the wrong. I think you're on the wrong one.
You know what to do.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, man. Alright, we're good.
I like that Jaws has been keeping that Quaid well open. He's gonna close it up, go back to the right.
All right, everybody, we've got an open qualifier going over here. We're taking the top 8 for the finals. This is from the Nintendo World Championships. If you know how to play Super Mario, Ride Racer, and Tetris, come on over. It's free to play. Try to qualify for the weekend's prizes. It's exciting. Come on over.
I like that adjustment from Ninja there, creating the square to hole to fill in with seeing the square coming up. Oh, he hangs the S. Ninja in some trouble here up top. Working his way back down. Big Dave, calm as ever.
Once this guy screws it all up.
Mitch should get down through his issues. But Dave's going to extend that lead.
Alright, whenever you're ready, give them
Jaws falling behind. Shape heading to transition.
Alright, in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Alright, we're finally started again. Alright, looks like we got TotalRadNES Steve DeLuca going against AKGrandmaster. Both starting on level 18. And we have Steve DeLuca's interesting guitar, which you don't see from many. Some burns. Looks like the AKGrandmaster's in a little bit of a dig. We got Steve, not a great J there. Also now in a dig. Not as bad as Grandmaster. Grandmaster looking for that long bar. Decides to use the J. Needs another long bar. Doesn't get that one.
He's going to work on a touch as well. No, he's not. He's
Steve DeLuca. Oh no, in a little bit of trouble. Needs to get the long bar to the right. Oh no.
Jaws playing it safe.
Grandmaster, you are good.
Level 19 speed.
Alright, Grandmaster, you're good. GG's. Alright, 5,000-7,000.
That's not a sentence you hear too often when Jaws playing anything safe. He's going to run a tower. Oh, and he's going to top out, and Jordan takes game number 2.
Alright.
I'll make this one longer than 30 seconds.
Meanwhile,
Alright, 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Couple of suffer games here.
Alright, unfortunate early top out over here for
Big Dave up by 2 Tetrises.
TotalRadNES. Looks like we're starting low at 15 this time. Meanwhile, on the other stage, Big Dave ties it up 1-1 against Ninja. And Small Jordan taking a 2-0 lead over Jaws.
Go ahead and seat up. We'll do a simul start.
Alright, it does look like Grandmaster got the first Tetris of the bracket. And Steve DeLuca getting the second one. Always great to see.
All right, let's count them down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Alright. Grandmaster, boom. Tetris for Grandmaster. Steve DeLuca going for this center well. Needs a J for the left. Trying to clear this away. Getting the quade wheel ready. Opens the well. Where's the long bar? Oh, blocks the well just as it comes. Now in a little bit of a dig, not too much trouble. Decides to use that long bar for his Sentinel Tetris. Jeez. Oh, Skyscraper for Grandmaster, unfortunate. Does not get to use that long bar to block them up. Gets to use that one. Boom, Tetris for Grandmaster. Alright, now looks like TotalRadNES is switching up to the left well. And a Tetris with TotalRadNES. 66,000 for TotalRadNES, 120,000 for Grandmaster. While having the lead has an interesting void situation. Needs to tuck in some type of J. There's the J. There's the long bar. Now has a T piece. Decides to use the J. Either needs a square. Sorry. Either needs a J or a Z piece to spin it. Unfortunately, uses a square to plug it up. Good clean boards from both players. Grandmaster just clearing this away, nothing too bad. Ooh, bit of a mischief there. Sentinel Tetris, TotalRadNES. Climbing back up a little bit. Oh, there we go. Another Tetris with TotalRadNES. Only down by 9,000. Was down nearly 50,000 earlier. And another Tetris for Grandmaster, trying to extend the lead. Something to keep in mind is that Grandmaster is about 13 lines ahead of Steve DeLuca. So while it may look like Grandmaster does have the lead, and Steve DeLuca does have the advantage. Another Tetris for both players. Make sure to check out our match arena. Use our 25% code. That's match arena over CTWC Phoenix 2025. Make sure to use all those codes before by the end of the day. we are sitting at solid $27.
$16,000 point lead for Dave, about a half touch.
Make sure to use those codes, yo.
Just over a
Alright, and another Tetris for Grandmaster.
The problem
Now
is
hit
he's
20
got a
lines.
line. Oh, and he gets the 2
In
lines
nearly
there.
100,000.
Great
Up
RNG.
90,000.
Nice fractal RNG there, Jordan.
You know, see if the look is sticking with this center well. 16 lines away from the transition for Grandmaster, and there's a boom, another Tetris for Grandmaster. Very loud in here.
One at a time.
So many announcers.
Oh, he hangs the
Another
T, and
Sentinel
that's gonna
Tetris.
do it for Jaws. Jordan has advanced.
GG's, the small Jordan Jaws. Jordan defeats Jaws 3-0 on the main bracket stage. And over here we have Steve looking a little bit of a day, but he's 29 lines away from transition. And Grandmaster's already on level 16. Although Grandmaster is ahead by 120,000. Grandmaster does need some type of piece to get over to the left. Where's the J? Doesn't use it, uses the long bar. Needs some type of C or S, uses the J, needs a long bar. Doesn't get to use it. Oh, it doesn't get over. Oh no, and that'll be it for Steve DeLuca. GG's. Grandmaster, you are good.
Oh, okay.
Reset.
That's it, right?
That's it.
Let him go.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see a little bit of a mullen here from Grandmaster. We're going for a dirty Tetris. Grandmaster, dirty Tetris for Grandmaster. 432,000. I'm not exactly sure what Grandmaster's PB is, but you know, I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna check. Okay, AKGrandmaster does not have a PB. Unfortunate. All right. Level 20 for Grandmaster. Pretty solid game going on. Oh no, it needs to get that long bar. Gets it over. It needs a second long bar to tuck it in. Instead, a TPS would be perfect. Z doesn't get it over on GG's. 4-2. GG's to both players. Grandmaster will advance 2-0 over Steve DeLuca, TotalRadNES.
Ninja with 465 transitions. Big Dave gonna get about a 5. 20 after that triple into 19. Both players keeping their work slow heading into the 50% speed increase.
Congrats, man.
Thanks. We got a couple minutes. I'm gonna see if they're giving out medals from this other tournament I was in.
Oh, okay, cool. It looks like we're gonna do the first round of that match first, okay? We're gonna do this match, this first round. You got time. Alright, in the meantime, go check out Classic Tetris 1. We got Ninja versus Big Dave. Both tied 1-1. Ninja down. Oh no, Ninja needs to get the long. Oh
Take it over,
no!
and Big Dave's gonna
Big
take
Dave
game
takes
3.
game number 3. Up 2-1 over Ninja. Once again, folks, make sure to check out that code, !Matcherino. Use the 25-cent code to help build up our Matcherino to these great players like myself.
I think it's because Ninja's on commentary and playing at the same time. Sheet up, guys. Thumbs up on the right, thumbs up on the left. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.